Okay, so I think we're ready to go. So I just want to welcome everyone to Nikki's Juice Plus Business Launch event. My name is Stacy, and I will be hosting this along with Tanya and Nikki. We are here in order to network with mission-driven people on the topic of family health. Okay, it's pretty near and dear to all of us right now. So you've been invited because Nikki respects you and would love you to know what we're up to. This is going to be relaxed, fun, so don't feel nervous or anything like that. You don't have to buy anything. You're not going to have to sign up for anything. We just want to share some quick information and stories with you, okay? We hope you enjoy listening, and perhaps you'll hear something that somebody in your life will need to hear, pretty much. So would you agree with me that being healthy is pretty challenging? I know it is for me. We want to look good, feel good, and live a long life. We know that it's our job to make things happen. But unfortunately, it gets complicated, it's unpleasant, it gets very confusing, especially when you're like in a grocery store and whatnot. That's where we come in. I would like to introduce you to a movement called Healthy Living Revolution. Tanya, Nikki, and I, along with thousands of other people, have partaken in a unique community where together we are taking healthy back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. The goal of the Healthy Revolution is to come alongside families who want to better health, to meet them where they're at and empower positive change along the way. Let me take you through the following 3 doorways we use to inspire healthy living around the world. 1 is free resources. There's a ton of free resources that Nikki can provide to you. 2 is nutritional support. And 3, the organization that makes this all possible. The team at Healthy Living Revolution has created a section of fantastic resources for family to use. We have a cookbook of clean and easy recipes, short webinars, and trending health topics. The Home Fitness series and our Strong program, our Start Strong program, 2 S's, which is designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children in a positive body image and good nutritional habits. You may want to look at these, if you want to look at these resources, let Nikki know and she can send you the link to the Healthy Revolution website, okay? And that's all free. The other nutritional support is the foundation of good health. Can we say that? We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which is raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. They're not just good for you, they're critical for your health. We're supposed to have 9 to 13 servings of those a day. So I know, way back it used to be, Tanya, 5 to 7. That's right. Yeah. And it has actually up to 9 to 13 due to the fact that we're getting a lot of our produce that's not vine ripened. So with the 9 to 13, nobody can do that in one day. So this is where we have put something that's really simple in, and that's called Juice Plus, okay? I'm going to give you a little bit of information on the product that we have provided, Juice Plus provides to you, okay? So Juice Plus, I know Laura and your little gang there have said that they don't know anything about it. So Juice Plus is over 30 different raw, vine ripened whole foods. It's non-GMO and NSF certified to be pure. I love to call it salad in a capsule. Okay, so basically, what you're looking at, is this. This is the veggies. This is the fruit. Okay. It is important to understand the process of the fruits and vegetables go through. Excuse me. Sorry. Go through to be encapsulated, to put into a chewable form. First of all, the fruits, vegetables, and berries are completely vine ripened. So when they go from the farmer to the processing, it's completely vine ripened. They remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. That's what vine ripen means. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is better than simply juicing. They use the entire whole food, which would include the peels, the leaves, the seeds, whatever is in that fruit or on that fruit, which provides most of the nutrition. Say, for example, in an orange, 80% of the vitamin C is in the peel. So I'm not going to eat the peel. I don't know if you guys want to eat the peel. I know we talked to Laura last night. She said she tried a lime and it was horrible. So it is slowly dried at low temperatures, preserving the live nutrients, and then is put in capsules or chewables. Now, here's why I love Juice Plus. It's scientifically proven. The Juice Plus is the most researched national product in the world, with over 35 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals. It's a food. It's not a vitamin, okay? So let me show you. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, it has a nutrition label. It's not a vitamin label. It's not a supplement. It is the same label you'd see like on a bag of broccoli, frozen broccoli or something from the store, okay? No warning labels. It's safe for people of all ages, pregnant, nursing mothers, children, elderly, even professional athletes. Okay, we also have what is called the complete shake. Okay, this is our complete shake. It is gluten-free, whole food protein, fiber, amino acids, fruits, and vegetables in a shake. It's also used as a quick breakfast, post-workout, and a healthy snack. And then one that I can tell you I was super duper duper excited about is our Omega Blend. Show you here. This is our Omega Blend. We have Omega Blend, we have complete bars, and we have what's called a Tower Garden. I won't take you through my dirty house to see my Tower Garden. Another thing that we do have is the Vineyard. I recommend what's called the Trio, which is these three. Okay. We also have a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called the Shred 10. Together, we shred foods and bad habits, habits that are not serving us good, with a close connection of support and encouragement. So feel free to check out the Shred 10. You guys can just go right to www.shred10.com and learn more about that also, okay? I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my story, and then I believe Tanya's going to share a little bit of hers. Like I said earlier, my name is Stacy Noble. I started Juice Plus, actually started taking the capsules in November of 2016. I went, how do I want to say this? Okay, so I started in 2016, and that was after a good year of my sister sharing it with me and asking me, telling me, you need to get on this, you need to get on this. I literally blew her off. I get it. I was like the biggest skeptic out there. So November of 2016, she called me. I said, fine, let's do it. Okay. Point was, I was going to prove her wrong. I was going to take this product for 4 months and I was just going to be done. I was going to tell her it didn't work. I'm great. Thanks for the offer. And the absolute opposite occurred. Go back a little bit, 5 years ago, a little over 5 years ago now, I was diagnosed with MS. So I had a lot of issues going on with my health. My immune system was horrible. I'd walk into a room, somebody would be sick, I would have it the next day. My fatigue was really bad. I have a 7-year-old little daughter, and I could not be the mom I needed to be because I was so tired all the time. My digestion was bad. So I started this journey with Juice Plus back in November of 16, and since then, my fatigue has been great. I haven't had any. My moods, my numbers, my blood number, my charts on my blood work, when I have that done every 6 months, keep increasing and getting better and better. And the biggest was my immune system. You know, honestly, guys, I was in the doctor's office 9 times the winter of 2015 to 2016 on 9 antibiotics and 9 steroids. And I haven't been on a steroid or an antibiotic since September of 2016. So my immune system, it says it for itself, you know, flooding your body with whole food and nutrition, what it does for you. So that's just my story. And I'm going to unmute Tanya. Are we doing it at the same time? Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So
All right.
Tanya's going to share a little bit of her story. Hi, sweetie.
So my story began almost 3 years ago. May will be 3 years. And the reason, sorry for that, the reason I started was because I was just going down a really awful path and had dealt with weight issues all of my life. And at the time, my daughter here was only 3 years old, and I was moody and tired and cranky all the time, like just did not, I don't know, I wasn't being the mom I wanted to be, but I knew that our family needed to make some changes. So Juice Plus came into my life, and I was like, you know what, I've tried everything else out there and nothing ever makes me feel good. And so I just did it just because I knew it'd be good. But then I really took my health much more serious, and I was able to, through nutrition and with this, I stayed on track and was able to lose 48 pounds and keep it off. And so that was like a huge deal for me because, like I said, I struggled for a very long time. But not only that, I got this energy back, and I mean, I'm getting ready to turn 38, and I don't even feel like I'm like 20. It's kind of crazy. So, and this one, her favorite game is tag. So I can run and play tag like no other. So I feel like I'm a pretty good champion person with that, but professional. Anyways, so yeah, that's a little bit about my story, but I have the energy, and the other thing is my hair and my nails grow like weeds. And so my beautician absolutely loves that. And, you know, just seeing the difference in my daughter, I have to share a little bit with her. She had some major digestive issues, and because I was sick. And so she had a lot of pooping problems, and also had a lot of mood swings. So we were at the point of when we started, I'll leave it alone. We were at 20 plus tantrums a day. And so there for a while, like I felt like she was kind of like a monster. It was awful. She didn't sleep. And just, like I said, those tantrums were bad. And within 6 months, she started sleeping through the night, and we went down to 1 to 2 tantrums a day. And I know that, you know, with the nutrition and the diet change that we made, it was huge for her and I. And I'm so thankful to have that, you know, instead of me saying that she's still a monster. But, yes, oh, thank you. Okay. And that's it. Hi. You got to say hi.
Hi, sweetie. All righty. Todd, do you want to share business info, or you want me to?
I can do that too.
Okay, go ahead.
Mom, don't cry. Okay, and so for the business side of things, the reason I started the business, which I started about 6 months after starting the product, and I did it because the difference that it made in our lives, I was like, I have to share this with people. And I wasn't wanting to sell anything or do anything like that, but I'm like, I have to share it because there are so many other kids out there that have the same issue as my daughter. And if it helped her, maybe it'll help others. So I joined the business, and then it's giving me this, for one, I'm passionate about something, which I have not been passionate about anything all my life. And number two, it's given me other options. And I run a home daycare, and I have another year to year and a half, and we are planning on closing that. And so I can just be with this little one and, you know, have that time freedom, but it's giving me those options. And I didn't have that before, but the other thing, yeah. And the other thing that it's given me is the community that we have, you know, just all these people are so loving all across the country. And it's like, you never feel alone. And and I love that. And that's pretty much, it's given me a lot more options than what I had before. And really yes. And the other thing is and giving me helping me set goals, which I never did before either. And so just more of that positive. And I think part of that's probably from the energy that I'm like, yeah, let's go and you know, and have fun. But the events that I do, I love being around people and just having fun and, you know, having some wine or a couple beers with that. And just doing home daycare would have never given me any of those, you know, options. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Okay, thanks, Tan.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that kind of, you know, Tanya's story kind of struck anything with you, I just want to tell you kind of how the business works. The business is open to anyone 18 and over. It's called a virtual franchise. So it's $50 of your own a year, and you would have your own online business and personal website, which you would run all from your house or a phone or, you know, wherever you are really. You earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture the Juice Plus, they deliver it, they bill everyone, and they collect from the customers. That pays directly. It's a direct deposit monthly. Or you can, I will say this, it can either be direct deposit monthly or it can be one payment in full at the very beginning, whatever your choice is. There's no inventory to keep. Juice Plus is the only Juice Plus we touch is our own. So it goes straight from Juice Plus to the customer. All commission levels are permanent. No quotas or minimal. You don't have to meet anything. It's definitely at your own pace. And there's no glass ceiling on income, territorial restrictions. Juice Plus is in over 20 countries. And the thing I like is, there's a couple things that you have. You've got, you know, the fact that you make a promotion and you know, it doesn't go anywhere. You keep it the rest of your life. So there's definitely a lot of bonuses with Juice Plus, and that is definitely one of them. Also, so Juice Plus is over 50 years. 50 years ago, it was founded by Jay Martin, who is still in the helm today. We are a privately held, debt-free, multi-billion-dollar company. Family benefits, this is amazing when you get to the top positions. Family benefits for medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, and prescriptions, along with college assistance, holiday bonuses, monthly expense allowance, and monthly expense allowances. So it's a pretty giving company, I will have to say. They also do things, not only, you know, give to their employees well, but they also do a lot of, how do I want to say it? They do a lot of charity. That's what I wanted to say. So like St. Jude's, 1 million families so far they've given 1 million families so far chewables or capsules, I should say, for what's called the Children Health Study. So the Children Health Study, I just want to touch on it really quick, is if you have an adult order that goes in and you have a child from the ages of 4 to it can actually be, it's 4 to 18, I think, but they can be in college. If they are in college, they still would qualify for this, but they can get the Duo, which is the vineyard and the fruits, for free for up to 4 years. So that's a pretty good thing. And like I said, they've impacted over 1 million families with that. Like I said, they sponsor the St. Jude's Memphis Marathon weekend, and they're highly involved in the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. So those are some other different places that they, that they put in, donate to. So just so before we end, I just want to tell a little bit about my business story. I started about a month after I started the product. And my reasoning was I just had to tell the world that this was out there. I had in my mind that I was going to live on prescriptions, feel the way I felt because I had MS. That's just how it was going to have to be. And then I learned it didn't have to be. So I started it because I felt like I needed to tell the world, kind of like Tanya. I needed to tell the world that this even existed. I mean, it's been here for 50 years. I'd never even heard of it. So that's kind of where I started. Now I have, I'm on it, my daughter's on it, and my husband. So it is a nice, and yes, my daughter does give them to the dog sometimes, she said. But it is a nice little bit of income for the family that, kind of sets off the cost of our capsules, along with I can set some aside to do some extra things that I couldn't do, which is my regular pay, which is a drug and alcohol counselor. So with that being said, I just kind of want to close it up here. Unless, does anybody have questions or anything? We got a couple extra minutes. I have muted you all.
That baby. You do that? You do that? Who did that?
You're unmuted.
Laura, do you have any questions, or Leslie, Scott?
She ain't doing it. That's the question.
Maybe she can't hear me. I think you're muted, Stacy. Yeah.
How about that? Can you hear me
that's
now?
better.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's start this over. All right. So if you would at least take the free resources that we've provided for you today here. If you are a person that thinks you can do like $2 to $3 a day, and you want to flood your body, with whole food nutrition, then give Nikki a call, and she can definitely help you be able to do that. Okay. Or if you know anybody else that maybe needs to hear a little bit of this, definitely let Nikki know, and we can get them going. So I don't know if there's any questions, Nick. Should I try again?
Yeah, you try again.
Okay, I'm gonna just unmute everybody. Hey, Laura, do you guys have any questions?
I don't think so. Not right now.
Okay. Well, definitely just get in touch with Nikki, and she can help you out with anything. And if she's not aware of, the answer or not, she can reach out to one of us.
Okay.
Okay.
Kirsten's
Kristen,
on.
what's that?
There we go.
I'm here.
Did you have any questions?
Do you have any questions?
Well, the only thing I have is I got on kind of late, so I didn't see the whole, like the beginning part of it.
Mhm.
But I've got like acid reflux. What does this do for that?
Well, I will say that I had horrible acid reflux. The company itself will not say, that it will cure acid reflux. Okay.
Right. No, I wasn't looking for a cure. I was just something that
Okay. Any whole nutrition is going to help your body in general. I personally had acid reflux, and then my whole digestion system was just screwed up. It has completely balanced my TMI bowel movements, and I've not had any acid reflux.
Okay.
Since I've been on it. So I think it's just, flooding your body with this many nutrients it just kind of, it doesn't cure things, but it just makes you such a better person that those things don't seem to, show up. Do you have anything, Tanya? I know you.
Well, I was going to add to that to help Kristen out is that the other thing that could help with that is with when Stacy kind of touched base about the Shred 10. I don't know if you had hopped on by
Nope,
then or
I got in just as you guys were talking about like the business part.
Oh, okay. So the Shred 10 is a program that helps reset your body. And it also helps you understand some of the foods that may bother you. And I know for me, one of my biggest things was dairy. And I didn't realize that until I cut it out for 30 days, which you don't have to do for 30 days. But if just even cutting it out for like 10 days and bringing it back in, you might notice that there's some things that bother your body when you introduce it back. And that's something that helped, me realize my stomach issues were kind of coming from the dairy. And once I cut it out and just left it out, I don't have the problems anymore. So the Shred 10 might be something that you'll be able to do. I don't know if you're on here for Nikki or
Yeah.
You can definitely talk to her about that. And I think that would help you, because then you're able to recognize some of the foods, and like Stacy said, getting that whole food nutrition in would be huge. That would be a big helper.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, well, ladies and gents, I think Laura's got some gents there with her. I am going to